a big call to a lot of people when we decided to put 600 rams up on the one day, which we did last year. And the biggest difference this year is what we've done is in the lineup, we're having single pens, pick at the pens, ranging from 2 in a pen, 3 in a pen and up to 7 in a pen. So it caters for all buyers. Rather than being sold in 2 separate sales in East Bungaree and Collinsville, what we're doing is lining them up through the one sale. And we're just doing them in runs of both the Collinsvilles and the East Bungarees throughout the entire sale, so they'll be sold in runs. It's the biggest merino offering in Australia, 600 rams up on the one day. Fantastic lineup. The lineup through a tough season, the lineup's come up really well. There hasn't been a lot of paddock feed, and obviously on top of that we've got top end size there for the stud purchases as well, for those people looking for those stud size to enhance their genetics. So the sale kicks off at 12:30 on Tuesday the 17th, and basically, we'll have them penned up ready to go from 9:30, 10 o'clock. They'll be right to go and people can inspect, pick out their selections. See, there's no doubt it's a bit of a feature sale. People come along, Sophie Millington and Jade, they do a fantastic job of the catering. You've got lamb uroses. It's great to go to a ram sale where you're actually promoting lamb. Well and truly looked after. And the setup here, I mean, there's been a lot of time and effort and money spent. Great location. What can you say? It's really a feature event, certainly a showcase event for us.
Lot 1, this Ram Imperial 328 son. A great ram to start the Collinsville sale. Terrific. We've always considered this ram one of the very best, and as you can see, his structure and his depth and his bone, and he presents so well. Very proud sheep, moves well. Beautiful wool, long staple, terrific crimp, richness. I consider this bloke a really top of the tree ram. As you can see by his barrel, he's very heavy and just a terrific stud ram. So a great lot 1 ram to start off the sale. Lot 2, another Imperial 521 son here, a terrific ram. He's a spring drop ram. Has been used in the stud. He backed up the AI use. Terrific ram, again, beautiful muzzle sheep, absolutely pure through the muzzle. His lambs look terrific. We saw them the other day, they look fantastic. So Tim's decided off with this ram. So a terrific ram to number 2 to lot 1. Just a great carcass sheep, beautiful pure medium wool, great bone. Again, their structure is outstanding. Just carries himself so well, but I think a fantastic feature is just his purity. Purity in the muzzle and purity in his wool is outstanding. So a ram really worth having a look at. Lot 3, he's full brother to 565, and he's a Collinsville reserve that most of you would have seen. He's a full brother to him. He's a Luster 33 son, a great sheep, great mover, big tall fella, a little bit more free growing than 565 and a very pure medium wool sheep. But as being a full brother to 565, he'll be a ram worthy of inspection, but as you can see, he's got a great outlook and moves well. Again, fantastic structure and a very, very good back end. Lot 4 is a Cruden 365 son, ET. Terrific ram, big upstanding fellow. It always moves well. Again, well-structured sheep. And I think through the Collinsville sale, especially in these top 10, they are just fantastic structures, near perfect. Very, very good rich wool, stud wool, beautifully crimped, well aligned. And again, just a very top-end sheep for any stud. Lot 5 sire is Regal 357. This young ram here, he's been a standout for me. He's real a big improver. Being a Regal, he's a very heavy wool cutting sheep, but I think his feature is this outstanding structure and bone and back end. He's just all carcass, this fella. A terrific, deep crimping, medium strong wool, but a ram, this ram is really coming along. Yeah, I expect him to be a really top sire in the future. Lot 6 is another Regal 357 son. Again, very similar to Lot 5. Big, deep, heavy cutting sheep. Lovely through the muzzle. Terrific barrel on him. Again, well sprung sheep, good structure, big back end. Real dual purpose sheep like Lot 5. So two very, very good rams together there. And his wool, his carries a very deeply crimped, rich wool again. Very similar to Lot 5. You'd swear they were twins, but yeah, so just a really rich, heavy cutting sheep. Lot 7 is an Imperial 615 son. This sheep again had a lot of admirers in Southeast Field Days. A terrific ram. As you know, the 615s breed so well. This bloke's a really, really top end sheep. Not to be dismissed, this fella. Big, medium wool sheep, heavy cutting, but lovely, well-defined wool. Great carcass sheep, beautiful head, great back end again. He's a real surprise packet, this fella, and moving along beautifully, and I expect him to be one of the top rams here in this sale. Lot 15, his sire, Duke 332, a very, very good horn ram here, one of the very best around. Terrific wool sheep. As you can see when you open him, it's just a deeply crimped, rich stud wool on him. Big, long body, square, terrific muzzle, and one of the very best horn rams I've seen around this year, so I expect him to do very well, but a great sire for the future. Reserve 565, ET bred out of Luster 33, and what a terrific ram, and obviously we can see why Tim's keeping him. He's an outstanding young sire. As you can see, very, very correct, well-structured sheep, long body, terrific wool, very, very hard to fault in all areas, wool quality and his structure. We've taken this ram to Hay. He won the Hay Sheep Show. He then went on to be the Bendigo Grand Champion March Shawn ram. He went to Jamestown and he won the Hogget competition there. So he's been unbeaten so far, and he's just a terrific big sheep. One of the very best pole rams that I've seen, and certainly Collinsville, he'd be right at the top end. Very, very hard sheep to fault. I think everybody who's seen him knows how outstanding he'll be and what a sire he will be, just with his mother and Luster 33 being such a great sheep. Yeah, everything's ahead of this bloke, so we really expect him to breed on. Cruden 1227, the full wool ram. We've just come back from Dubbo and he won the Australian Supreme Ram. Again, everywhere he's been, he's won. He's gone to Bendigo and won Supreme there. Just an outstanding four-tooth ram. They don't come much better than this fella too. He's just so pure and big through the head. Terrific heavy cutting sheep. great crimping wool, but he had this heavy cutting wool on a plain body. It's outstanding and very rare to get both qualities like that. But again, he's such a carcass sheep, and you can see him moving in the videos. He has such a big back end and plenty of meat under there, but it's just an outstanding ram. And for Collinsville to have 2 young reserves like that in 1 year is just an outstanding achievement for Tim, and they should all be congratulated at Collinsville. It's just a simply outstanding 2 very, very good size that any stud in Australia could use. Triple 4, a ram Tim's keeping out of the Emperor family. Beautiful, good looking ram, as you can see, moves well again. 10 out of 10 for his structure. Again, a beautiful back end, great rib. Carries his wool, it's a very well nourished crimping wool. He's so pure through the head. Again, you can see at the top end why you keep these rams, because they'll breed on and breed progeny that people can come and buy. But an outstanding young ram. And we're looking forward to big things from this fella.